Hello guys, it is Gative Theories here, and over this past week we have gotten so much Doctor Who news for Series 14 that it is making me very excited. But all of these new announcements have one thing in common, and that is music. Doctor Who and music have always been linked. Let's start with that iconic theme tune. But are all of these announcements hinting at something else? Possibly for the first time ever, a Doctor Who musical episode. Which, now that I'm saying that, makes me so excited. Let's get into it. But before we go any further, please make sure that you click the red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time we make any brand new Doctor Who videos. If there was any show that could pull off a musical episode, it is Doctor Who, and it's surprising they haven't got one up to now. The closest we've ever really gotten are two iconic videos. The Doctor Who parody by The Hillywood Show, which if you haven't seen that before, I highly recommend, it is hilarious. And when Russell T Davies left for the first time, Catherine Tate and David Tennant performed the absolute iconic The Ballad of Russell and Julie, of how RTD brought back the show in 2005. But there never has been a full-on episode in its nearly 60-year run that is a musical, which is just so strange to me because Doctor Who has done like everything. Why have they never done anything like this before? And I think with RTD's return, since he did leave with a musical song for him, maybe he is the one to finally do it in the show. Musical episodes on shows have been becoming increasingly popular, especially with Generation Z shows. Some shows do it once and it's great, some do it once and it's awful, and some have now made it a literal staple of every season where it must happen, no matter how bad some of them can get. Riverdale, I'm looking at you. And with this new era of the show, it seems like no better time than to do a musical episode. I don't think a musical would have really fit with any of the previous Doctors before. Maybe 11 or 13, but not really. From what we've seen of 15, however, his look, his vibe, it seems like he is the most likely candidate. Plus, musical episodes aren't really new to Shitty either.
Nails, hair, hips, heels, ass, fat, lips, real.
As I say, I think he's used to them, and who wouldn't love to see a Doctor rap? But what is all hinting to this? Well, within the past week or so, we've gotten a series of announcements all relating to music. Let's start with the new costumes for the Doctor and Ruby. We're getting an episode set in the swinging 60s, a time known for its classic rock and roll music, where it took what were the first glimpses of pop in the 50s and transformed our music into the modern music we listen to today. I mean, the 60s were the time of the Beatles. If there was ever a time for a musical episode, it would be there. And in the promo shots for the episode, we can see a piano behind Ruby and the Doctor. It's literally screaming out to us that it is going to be used. We've also gotten the announcement of a new major villain played by Jinx, who is captioned by Doctor Who to be the Doctor's most powerful enemy yet. She could be the new Missy. However, we've already had loads of the Master recently, so I reckon this will be a new major villain for the Doctor. But the thing is, you can't really create the Doctor's biggest villain. A villain so big it overpasses the Daleks, the Great Intelligence, the Time Lords, the Master, or the Cybermen. She might just be a huge enemy, but maybe the word powerful isn't referring to the amount of power she has in the whole series or over the Doctor, but rather the amount of power that she has in this episode. And what's more powerful than a villainous musical score? And the first look that we got of Jinx in Doctor Who was them showing us her costume, which of course is full of pianos. Doctor Who's costumes are chosen with huge amounts of thought and reflect the character. Could she potentially be an evil musician? That, along with the 60s vibe, creates space for a perfect and incredible musical episode. Plus, when you think of drag, you think of musicals. It's a perfect combination. And then, straight after all this, music and the Doctor was still the trendy thing, and it was announced that Murray Gold would be returning for the 60th anniversary specials, which I am probably most excited for about the 60th now. I love his music, and I mean love it. It's not confirmed whether he is here to stay for Series 14, but it's very likely, and either way, there's that theme of music, and could you imagine a musical episode written by Murray Gold? It would just be incredible. And then we still have Doctor Who posting with music note emojis and listing the top Doctor Who themes and greatest songs ever. Like, something big is happening with music and Doctor Who, and I can't wait. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about this? Do you reckon that for the first time ever, we could potentially be getting a Doctor Who musical episode? And if so, what would you want this musical episode to be about? I'm really interested to see like a Doctor and Companion musical song, or maybe even like Doctor and TARDIS musical song. That would be very cool. Or maybe like a huge villainous song, a Dalek musical song. Please, I just want it. Let me know all your thoughts down there. And as always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.